Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think the film, you know, how she sort of arrives to the final act is not an equation, right? It's not a A plus B equals C. It's a, I mean, I think in the editor we call it a stew of all these factors that are around her. You know, and the case, or you know, it happened in 2015, and at that time, mass shootings in America were on the rise. You know, every day you would hear something. I think there was over 300-400 that year alone in the U.S. And so it's one of those things that sort of, you know, is inside the environment of the world that she's in addition to everything else. You know, like dealing with the cultural shame and the uncertainty of taking care of her son. That sort of like mixes in this too, and it's something he latches onto. It's part of the environment as well. You know, it's part of his reality. They're doing shooter drills at school. You know, it's very much part of their reality. So it's hard for it not to address these issues. I think it's very much part of it. And you know, she very much, it was in our research, it was very much part of like why she felt like she did what she had to do, because she took that so seriously, and so you know, felt this so deeply, that fear that he could become somewhat dangerous, even though she's sort of not understanding that most of the time people with schizophrenia cannot commit acts of violence. You know, she sort of is adopting kind of that cultural context and absorbing it and filtering it through, you know, this time of having made impossible choices. You know, so I think it is very much part of that, and weighing that against, you know, the love of her son and how